because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. He's tried one! And that is high.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Mbappe. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Tonali. To Barella. Osimhen. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Deftly away. And it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. Colwill is there, and he can get that clear. Santos do have a chance to counter here. And here's Cavani. Bruno Fernandes. Has a go! He can get that clear.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Bruno Fernandes. Santos trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game.
He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Italy are looking to go forward now. Now it's Batistuta. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Dijk is there to clear. Marquinhos. Neymar. And he's intervened well there. He's a sharp little ball here. Cavani. Now it's Can he finish? It's there!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Santos clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Santos are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That has been knocked clear. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Italy really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm.
Osimhen! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Santos have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That is a great pick out. Adams deals with that comfortably. Koundé works it forward. That's a throw. Rice. And here's Cavani.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's really well manoeuvred. Barella fiddles it through. Osimhen could try cutting inside here. Out for a throw. Now it's Neymar!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Stood up well to him there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Van Dijk with the clearance. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Santos can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Camisa 10, camisa 5, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 15, camisa 9.
They're up to 5 corners now.
20.
He gets big! Cleared without complication. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Will play through for the wide man. Rice. Shapes to shoot. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Can he find the finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Italy are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Plays it in low, and he's quick to get it clear again. Mbappe. Italy do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Tar attempts a clearance. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Santos get their 4th corner. And a header! And that has been clubbed away. He's gone forward. Tonali gets over and intercepts.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Foden. He's had a hit! He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
substituição no time do Santos.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Santos are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter...
Here's the shot! Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. It's a throw-in.
Italy are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Zaire Emery does really well there. He is strong. And he's there to belt it away. Van Dijk. Branthwaite. Rice. Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left. Cleared away. Bellingham. Gravenberg. Drogba. Osimhen. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe gets through. Chance! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Italy cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Yaya Toure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Too close for comfort.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice control. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Lovely feet. And here's Eto'o.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, super! Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first.
Italy clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Neymar. Bellingham. Hits one! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, this looks sharp. Guardiola does well to get it back. And here's Eto'o. Bellingham. Showing good feet. Pedri. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Eto'o. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some really good ball movement. And here's Messi. Barella. It's a good foot in there. Batistuta. Yaya Toure. And the pass is intercepted. Almost half an hour in now. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, super find. And the ball's a good one here. Shapes to shoot! Goal, Italy! And they get themselves in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, that's well seen too. Can he latch on to this? Osimhen. Barella. Osimhen. Osimhen! And another try! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Cambio di giocatori.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rummenigge. Now it's Eto'o. Tries to get it clear. And here's Neymar. Eto'o! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Rummenigge. Pedri. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Batistuta. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Tar. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Rummenigge. Picked out brilliantly. Big header! There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Italy are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the action is back underway. And he's gone looking for safety. Osimhen. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neymar. Now it's Eto'o. Neymar. Barella in with the challenge. Neymar. Now, can they get it back? Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A good-looking ball. And here's Eto'o. Pedri. Good read, needed to be. Tar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back into the middle. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Decent hit! In for the pieces! He scores! 2 up, and threatening to pull clear! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs.
Pedri! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's got the shot away! Osimhen! Sticks it away! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 21, Messi. Numero 13.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Lasciano il campo per
Italy take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Maldini. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's in on Bellingham! Conte. That is Conte. He's in plenty of space here. That's very neat. Brilliantly cut out. Maldini. Immobile. It's Immobile! He should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bellingham! And now they can spring out of defence. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Nicked it back promptly. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. Real chance! Guardiola with the clearance. Fiddles it through. Now it's Osimhen. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good strength. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rummenigge, who's set up one goal so far. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that has been cleared. And it's Neymar. And the shot! They've done it! Deep into injury time!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 45.
Italy are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. This is threatening to become a really good game. Bellingham! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And the header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Yaya Toure. It's Immobile! He's got away with one there.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Cleared without hesitation. That's that, the end. Italy proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Italy definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early. And
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And as you can see, we've already started here. No luck with that dink over the top. Cleared without complication. Incoming cross. Defending of the desperate variety.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the counter is on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Passes short and sharp. Oh, not quite. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Ping towards the front line.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foden. Oh, this looks sharp. Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. And it's Azar. Moved on forwards. Italy couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the left it goes. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pedri pulls it back, and that should get the job done. Italy are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Barella puts his foot on the gas. And he was alert to it. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, super find. Well, that's an excellent interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone looking for safety. Half an hour played now. And that could set him on his way. Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Spread it left. Fiddles it through. Messi, he's picked his way through. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Musiala actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That pass has been well intercepted. Musiala. Neymar. Back into the middle. Now it's... Has a goal! In he goes again! Goal, Italy! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Italy have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Neymar, real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Pedri. Excellent. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Italy come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Here we go again then.
Italy definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in...
Osimhen! And that would have been some goal.
Osimhen really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Well read, and the danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Azar. Neatly clipped into space. Well, they've got it again. Cleared without hesitation. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He came in hard, very hard. Messi. Pedri. Real chance, shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And that's definitely not his best. He's got away. That is a brilliant interception. Milan have their third corner. Pedri! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Osimhen attempts a clearance. Italy have the chance to go the other way. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Pedri. No, again, there's no way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Musiala. Marquinhos makes the interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the shot! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
Oh no, what has happened here? And the finish! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Numero 10.
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides, actually.
Numero 21.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Nakata. Well, that pass isn't the best. Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's good play. Bellingham. Can he finish? Sticks it away. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Italy clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Hits one! Goal, Milan! Into the lead once more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Milan take the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
And he's gone backward here. Bellingham. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Immobile.
Italy have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Adams is there to clear. And here's Neymar. Maradona. Maradona with the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Now who's going to be first to this? That's really well cleared. And they've got rid. Taken back almost at once. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Adams can get it clear. Alexander-Arnold standing over it. Osimhen gets it away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. And that is as far as it goes. Italy illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen...
Ты там момент
Ну, я
имел.
без меня.
Ты момент имел. Видишь, я уже раньше на третьем играл, уже, ну, второй раньше я заходил и сразу пизды получал. Ты
Ну, видишь, у
разница-
тебя и команда лепше робится чуть-чуть.
Да, и сам лучше
Да,
играешь.
сам лепит по-любому.
Сам
играешь.
лучше. Бывает, вот некоторые 5 защитников, блин, поставил. И играл, блин, нормально так.
Ну, у него, видишь,
5-4, где, понимаешь?
4 защитника центральных и 2 фланга.
Большинство матчей голов забил, когда он не мог вынести, он вратарем что-то пас дал, я его зажал, пас дал защитнику, я от него забираю и гол забиваю. Ну вот это такие ошибки, это, знаешь, в первом движении такие не должны быть ошибки. И я ему 3 гола забил таких, где отобрал и забил. Или вратарем вышел, бля, там парашют не успел сделать. Парашют сделал, и вратарь руку вытягивает, уже на зоне, где это последний его шаг уже, да, и он в этом месте уже вышел, треугольник нажал, видно сразу. Чахает.
Сколько будешь брать?
Люда...
Тут не снимаю.
Это не снимай, да? Да. А может, парижан? Вот, ну, короче...
Интер чи Милан? Интер чи Милан?
Это 2 Милана.
Ну да.
Да, Интер и Милан. Ну, да.
Ну не скажешь Милан, Милан.
Не, Интер Милан, ты правильно сказал? Интер или Милан? Да, правильно сказал. Но Интер это тоже Милан город. Да. Его называют International. Интер Барколя. Не люблю я его. Как он меня не сыграл. Это есть у меня Кваричкерия. И он, кстати, хорошо играет, правда? И вообще, самый золотой век проживает в ПСЖ, нет? Марь, в этом году она нереально.
Лучшая команда?
Да, а был и Месси, и Неймар вместе с Месси, ё-моё, и Ибрагимович, и Хуимович, такие звезды прошли, ничего не выиграли вообще. Знаешь, быстро там какой-нибудь сериал в порядке, вот, например, Лиги Чемпионов, знаешь, Подовый, какой-то маршрут. Вот, кстати, можешь говорить, хреновый коопник. Вот коопника зацепил, и у меня стоял вот центральный нападающий. У меня был этот, как его, и, ну, этот, аргентинец, Батистута был, еще кто-то центральный Рональдо был. Нет, блядь, Доу поставил в центр, блядь, ну идиот, ну говорю, и мы проиграли, конечно. Ну, блин, Доу здесь не стоит вообще, понимаешь? И, тем более, кто-то может головой сдать. Хорошо, Доу такой плеймейкер, он такой универсальный. Да, Дембеле, значит, у меня этой команды нет, да? То есть никого Париж нет, но тут...
Ну, получилось.
Да, ее нужно, потому что у меня говорю. Новое стоял. Но Баркуля центральный нападающий, что это такое, да? Кстати, центральный нападающего не имеют они, да?
Кто?
Не имеют центрального нападающего.
У них Гонсало Рамос и Баркуля центральные.
Баркуля центральный
нападающий. Не, но он играл у них так.
Да. А, так играет,
Да. А Гонсало Рамос решил на старт играть, а ранее был на замене.
А Рамус, кстати, Рамус ты задевал, помнишь? Где Рамус?
Гонсало Рамос. Стрелочка вверх как раз.
Сафонов, что ты говоришь? Где он?
О, видишь, кого из Парижа нема? Скобили. Центрального защитника.
Да.
Кто с Парижа вышел центральный?
Патчо и Бенда.
Бэмбо.
Ну, не знаю. Может, кто? Шел кто-то?
Ну, видишь, нема такого.
Ну, пропал кто-то, да? Ну, получается, так?
Да.
Кто-то не искал.
Вот искал. Гонсало Рамос.
Вот он.
И у тебя Зерик, этот, замена в себе.
Что за завис?
Ну, як он, блядь. Опусти я что-то дома. Еще, вот он. Зерик, не гори его.
Все. Спасибо. Ты себе хуже сделал, конечно.
Еще хуже.
Ну, что я его... Если наверное, поставлю целый забью. Кстати, он похож на Мусялу чем-то. Прическа, когда он травму получил Мусялу, говорит, прическа, я думал, знаешь, что такое травма? Шевички. Он же тоже играет в этой команде.
Бля, так хуёво, чтобы ставить.
Кого не пролипали одного, потом еще и Мусялу еще травму получил.
Нет.
Вроде второго. Второго продали, говорит, ну, короче. Ой, я сохраню, кстати. Правда? Я говорю, нет. Если у жена не есть, я уже не. Да, Маришка, если...
Ты просто стрелочку вниз ставит человек, разумеешь, баба?
А что можно не играть просто?
Не, ну что добраться.
Ну, бы раньше говорит, уже я все ставил, тоже,
Ну, что добраться.
Взаимно, конечно, хороший нет, да, было.
Вообще нет.
Нету, да? А, ну. Ну, пусть играет.
Есть таки
Я не буду смотреть, что нет, я поднесу время играть.
80, 73, да, 73 тоже фигня.
Это, знаешь, кто там нападает, кто с правой стороны?
Они все с правой стороны, да.
Твой левый, да? Ну будешь правый моего атакующего. Сейчас, знаешь кого?
Да?
Усмана. Да?
Будем
Да,
смотреть.
я Усмана буду проходить больше, а то там стрелочка у него вниз, да?
Але видишь, рейтинг хотя бы добрый, то хоть то.
85, да.
Бы ставить 73 на 85 не будет.
Utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us. Nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly.
Да, первый
I'm
Лигу
Peter Drury,
Чемпионов.
and it's
Я
my chance to
верю.
say that it is an
Давайте
absolute delight to
чемпионат,
have Jim
да?
Beglin beside me.
Свой,
Glad to
конечно,
be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
раньше у Олимпиаку, ой,
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience
Марсель
for the
шагал.
central characters who are ready now to perform. It is
Лёна
a
Чик,
true
вот, Лёна
heavyweight
Чик.
clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction.
Вот, видишь, стрелочка вниз.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That wasn't the greatest of goals.
Два раза нажимаешь жать.
Видишь, тронул все равно. Доноруму. Кого-то там Мусяла где? Я сломаю. Доноруму сломал Мусялу.
Abraham.
Блядь, что такое непонятный турнир.
That is
Потому
great
что нет.
alertness.
Это как называется?
So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular?
Не, он был,
here?
не знаю, если...
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that. And I think his distribution has also improved.
Рональдо конкуренты выиграли. А там играл, блядь, такие
Technically,
играли там.
was
Это,
exquisite. The total attempts was exasperating.
наш Эрлинг Стер, Эрлинг Холланд, да, его не хватило, не то, что да, 1-1 сейчас. Ты принял
I think
снизу
he's done
стрелкой, да?
great there,
Не,
both
не,
reading it and
он
dealing with
снизу
it.
стоял.
Это не 1-0, я говорю.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Да, на кому-то по саке можно плясать.
Vitinha,
Он пролетит.
Gonzalo Ramos,
Ой, оставили одного
Gonzalo
рамка.
Ramos.
Я вышел, ну что-то...
вратарь.
Ой, я думаю, ладно, пока ты удар травму хочешь, я не что
Well,
делать.
1-2 is
Подумал,
easier
мог
to
два
deny
дать,
than
мог...
most dribbles,
А
and
это
I think
привычка
we've just
Леонтьева
seen the
своя.
proof.
И
Paris
он часто
Saint-Germain
меняется, когда
have
там
broken
играет.
through. It's 1-0.
Я никогда
Well,
не
I think the
делал.
next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition.
Я в своем времени, что мне пригодится, а я бы это не стал делать.
Hakimi,
Ой,
Dembele
это
providing an outlet on that flank.
секунды, или секунды,
Joao Felix. Pressing high with purpose.
Я сам нахуй голов забивал.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Реально, хороший. Вот, спасибо.
Zaire Emery, Kvaratskhelia, and he's managed to get free. Tomori clears it away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass.
Ну, Интер посильнее, конечно, посмотрели.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until the support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Hakimi gets it away. Half an hour played now.
Давай.
Tomori cuts out the pass.
Ты, бля, и не
Dealt
вышел.
with nicely by the defence. He's going to throw in.
Андрей, ты один зажал бы.
Да, да, это тот и был гол старший.
Now it's Abraham.
Кто-то Симпсоны у вас. Абрахам
Looking for the runner.
Номер Симпсона.
It's loose now, they want to get it back. Oh, what a mistake!
Не мистейк, дурак.
Zaire Emery. Kvaratskhelia. Gonzalo Ramos, given the lift of his goal.
Что
Hakimi.
вы там Дембеле лупанули?
Завалился.
Завалился.
Good feet.
Бан.
And that's a throw.
Видно, как подсечку сделали.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Эмери.
Dembele. Oh, important interception.
Дембеле посмотри.
Tries to dink it in. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. Opts to hit one.
Он нормально.
That was very necessary. Played back in.
Я даже наверх пошел.
Dembele. Threads one in. Abraham.
Кто-то чуть не сделал.
And they've got rid. Hernandez. Fofana.
Ай-яй,
Easy
куда ты
picking
пас?
there.
Пикнес.
Succumbs to the pressure. And he thumps it clear. And we hit half-time. Here we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one silly moment. It's still very tight here. The game is still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of sides that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Paris Saint-Germain are in at half-time with a solo one-goal lead. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quickly, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fofana, and they're quick to get it back. Looking for options for movement. Pulisic. Incoming cross.
Нет, это не стрелка вниз. Надо зло
Yeah,
защитить.
it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Joao Felix. Kyle Walker. Here's Joao Felix. It's Fofana. Abraham. It's a decent clearance. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted it when they really needed it.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Вот
The
это.
move to please any coach.
Стрелочка вниз.
Milan making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all got a little to it.
Kvaratskhelia.
That's a modern defender's instinct
Dello.
from a modern coach's mindset.
Вот тут всюду лицом. Да. Идет такой чах.
Будь со с левой стороны, мне кажется, он тоже играет высоко.
И он не пытался вчера вот сделать просто. Но здесь тут плохой не стоит. Вот,
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. He has found the way through. There are 12 Felix!
Ничего сделал.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Мог быть гол, конечно, но не было.
Ciao.
Какой удар был?
Dembele in acres of space out wide. Now there's a fine ball. Tomori attempts a clearance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Abraham. Bumps him off in and wins back the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zaire Emery.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that's neat.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia comes under pressure and it's come loose.
Да.
Да, вот я смотрю, некоторые очень устали. Бегали наши пальчики. Ну, реально, чего-то переиграют. А некоторые плачут. А знаешь, не плачут, что типа, группа самая сильная для молодых, да? Тот же сам, ну, не сам, не знаю, все равно. Отдыха очень молодые требуют, что типа должно быть того. Ой, да, что? Сказала, где старичок наш, Мюллер, да, что сказал? Если жара, я понимаю, что жарко, ну, в этих континентах играть, в социальных клубах, типа, Реала будет играть. Он сказал, ну, если я играю, он в Баварии тогда еще играл, блядь, вылетел, в Баварии играл, и он, хотя, ну, тогда травма и была, и он сказал, что если я могу играть, то что и любой может играть. Ну, а ему сколько лет? Ему сколько? Дофига. 37, да, старичок. И он сказал, что я могу играть, что там не плачешь. Жарко играешь, что должен быть готов. Реально, теперь уже июль, март, ни разу футболист. Такой раньше не было. Был когда-то. Не было, такого турнира не было. Тур. Был там какой-то, Месси выиграл какой-то американской и бразильской команды, и они чемпионы сразу. Там быстро, там, чак-чак. Было такое. Ну, чтобы так вот, как здесь, такая конкуренция, чтобы Реал Мадрид против ПСЖ, вот это вот все. И то еле вылетел.
Вылетел много кто вылетел.
Ну, такая...
И Ювентус вылетел, и Сити вылетел, и Байерн вылетел уже.
Да, Реал,
И Интер вылетел, вот
Реал,
остался, да.
кстати, мощный.
Реал, Челси остался.
Президент мощный. Челси против сразу.
Нет, Челси выиграл.
Выиграл?
Да.
Не, с Реалом еще не играли?
Челси так разбанит играть в Флуминезе.
Блин, с кем?
А там играет Тиаго Силва, чей?
Таксу уже играет с этим, по-моему, в Америке.
Америка, так вот
Америка.
Флуминезе команда. Вот они будут играть.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Я вот это
Le
говорю.
numéro 17.
А, мы Сало потеряли?
Le
Байер
numéro
или какая команда
Le numéro
вылетела?
10.
Это мощно.
Le numéro 33.
Doué.
À leur place,
И еще держался на
le
топ.
numéro
Gonzalo
87.
Ramos.
Боруссия
Le
Дортмунд
numéro 25.
тоже вылетела, да?
Le numéro
Paris
Yeah.
Saint-Germain
Sorry.
leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
Да,
Now it's
тоже.
Chukwueze.
Там такая сильная, но в
Chukwueze.
последнее время сильная.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rafael Leao. Fofana.
Идут, неужели это
It's loose,
Yes.
and there's a race for the
сказал,
ball. And he's gone
Весеннее.
looking for safety.
Парижане, но
I think
весеннее,
we're about
давайте.
to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Весеннее. Во враг наступает.
Now it's Chukwueze. Tries a shot!
Ой, Бараклай, молодец.
That should get the job done.
Стена, они... Это для последний гол сверху пропускают. Добивание, все равно вратарь.
Да, его не будет,
Both
наверное.
sides separated by the game's only goal.
Рамос или
Voted
он?
man of the match, and deservedly
Гол
so.
тоже надо? Да, Донорума лучше играл.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with the defence.
Никто не знал.
Да, Милан не самая сильная команда. Замены, правда, нема.
Видишь, там слабую команду. Я везучую какую-то, не знаю. Тоже ничего там. То, гол какой, знаешь. Фуксовый. Не то, что фуксовый. О, Лёна и Пик сильная команда, правда? Бля, может, немцев выбрать, что ли, тебе податься? Ливеркузен, да? Нет, я не Ливеркузен.
Видишь, нема Байерн.
Ема Байерна? Точно, блин. Офигеть. Потеряли лицензию, я офигеть, заплатили Байерн. А Байерн очень много бабок лёткин. Он один из самых богатых клубов в Европе. Конечно, Реал Мадрид побогаче, но все равно богатый. И Манчестер Юнайтед богатый, правда, наш? Что, ты взял Барселону, да?
Ну. Думал, между Парижем.
А я возьму тогда Ливерпуль, что ли, или... А я Сити возьму, тебе подамся. Наши теперь не самые лучшие эти, не самые лучшие криминалы, правда?
Ну да, Сити
Ну,
попал.
Сити слабые. Блин, вылетел он с этого.
Подсел. Сел.
А от
Сити.
кого, бля?
От Хиляля, наверное?
Слабаков, блин, выпустили. Если сравнивать лиги, американские лиги сравнивать и европейские, это вообще...
В Фуминайзе вот он выиграл Интер с 2-0.
Да, да, выиграли, вот эти никто не выиграли. Какие звезды, мать, правда? Нету вот
Так это два Манчестер Б. Есть же тоже.
Б, Мадрид.
Не, Б.
Вот. Ну, очень такие составы. Это такая топовая команда. Не топовая, но в говне сидит. Опять-таки, замены для меня самые. Третьей лиги, там, ну, третьей замены.
Так, Шенсон.
Нет, вот Дебройка, конечно. Четко, ужасно, блин. Там макароны на голове. Нет.
А изменили эту?
А теперь изменил?
Он это сильно было.
Вот мне ну,
Сильно?
Неправильно, да. Неправильно мне не нравится, но он как бы забивает вроде, да? Значит, у него, да, хороший? Да, Брайан Пятый может, правда? Пасы хорошие, Дебрайна. Наверсы хорошие, Дебрайна. Ну, ой, просто этого... Корнера не просто вешал. И потом его поменять. Уже ее хуй. Ну, Бурнам сын, не нужен. Его аж как говорит, ну, это замена хорошая у нас. Тебе нет?
Нет, ты их так не было.
Не только вот.
77 самый высокий.
У него всего все четвертое.
Макдоналд.
Заменилось на шестой, блядь. Я его не хочу силы правильно. Я, в принципе, готов. Надо еще сохранить. Опять. Честно, видео, да? Я уже вспоминать, знаешь что? Готов?
Да, только давай все было.
Мне даже там дали. У друга погода. Да, что видишь? Альбо снег.
Мы недавно ждали, здрасте, на снегу.
Ну давно, за снег недавно.
Не, недавно. Нет, здається, пару тижнів.
Ну, дешев тоді, да.
Ой, якраз перше во, Аль-Хіляль, 4.
Архиляль, так вот именно, видишь?
So hello and welcome.
Нормально.
Далі продовження. Це було на 5-й минуті.
Да, это матч.
Ну, але матч
Малком
був
прошел, Малком
4-3. 4-3 то добрий результат, я ж.
Да, результативно.
Так видишь,
Показали
я с тобой болей дал.
не один ноль вывели, да, а вот так вот, пусовый. А так не стреляется. Да?
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel spared in this collective chorus. Plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter,
Looks for the finish. And he lines up a cross. That is a reprieve for the time being. Alde. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition will now bring to Rebel. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and
Denied by an instinctive save.
Yamal is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Grealish. De Jong aims beyond the defence. Ake does well to get it back. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ake. Now the breakaway. Dani Olmo. Ball swung in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And he'll shoot here. What a sensational save
А вот
from
здесь справа
Ederson.
стоит?
Слева.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Он слева, левый фланг. Нападает.
И он правый.
Нет, он левый.
Here's Lewandowski.
Как это нет? Справа играет Ямаль, а слева играет этот. Эдри. А слева играет Рафинья, справа играет Ямал.
It was
Они
a
иначе не
great
играют.
finish, with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to
Какой
get to
Джуниор?
it.
Джуниор в Реал Мадрид играет. Какой Джуниор?
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Джуниоров тут нема.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he thumps it clear.
Foden. Give him the ball.
That is good strength.
И он убежал, у него скорость хорошая.
Quite squeezed that one through. Martinez with the clearance.
Ой, какой медленный чувак.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Такой
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not
Кстати,
quite so.
Неймар скачал
Encouraged the
эту
pass
акробатику,
with an
думал, не
intelligent
нужно.
run,
Ну, я,
but the
конечно,
pass just
должен
lacked
быть.
pace.
Думаю, да, нужно сидеть.
Rafinha.
Нет, ну и чах только, кооператив. Неймар.
Stones.
Бразилия там забыл.
Passes coming off in quick succession
Молодой
here.
чувак.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Haaland!
Да, R2 он идет, у него пушка. Вы
Routine
не видите,
save.
какие.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Foden. He's in space and looking for options. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Struck first time.
Ай, Де Брайна, ничего не было, да,
And
он
for a moment, time
сам не
stood still.
перешел. Эрштеген.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has been cut short. Grealish.
Достал, может, видишь. Мало того.
Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack.
There's the shot!
Они пошли вицинком называют.
Но
Кто пасовал?
And this is getting
Ольмо
better
или
and
нет?
better.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the
И
end
тут
of
еще
the
левый
pass.
ногой.
That pretty much did it.
Дальний. Швед.
Да, Шведska, да.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill us off?
Ну, не будет замен Да?
Да?
Foden. Stones. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Даже не успел. О, не видно.
Уже кто-то сдыхает.
Да?
Ямаль, бля. Ой, Ольма.
Rafinha.
Ну что там, что там?
Ball's gone out of play.
Я правильно тоже не хочу, не вижу это. Опа! Правда был сделан. Либо Миран, как он.
Rafinha goes on a run down the left wing. No, that's been intercepted.
Я тоже ждал, что к нему
And he's gone looking for safety. Dani Olmo. He's having a go!
О, что правильно.
And now they can clear their lines.
Да правильно. Сюда.
Rafinha.
Minute added time.
Akanji gets across to intercept that.
Ну, доброе начало. Арсенал.
So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why bother from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Everyone, please welcome to the
Как там ты стоишь, тебе 50 секунд.
Ну,
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Я четко держал, да, двоих там, блядь, терся, ну, да, конечно, не очень хорошо. Мешали, конечно, не держал неплохо. И вот доски, нема. И пошел.
Stones clears. Pedri. Stones spots it and intercepts.
Тут дриблинг, нифига
Oh,
я
he's
могу.
through the middle.
Вот.
Keeper's ball.
Я думаю, про этот Донорума прыгнул, да, сломал свой трап. Четко там, сломал, конечно, но он не упал.
Oh, that's well
Надо
spotted.
мне
Gundogan. Rodri.
давно проиграл вратарь. Проиграл, еще извинялся больше.
Yamal, who's steaming forward. Rafinha providing
Был бы
an
там
outlet on
Кант
that
какой-нибудь,
flank.
или
It's
Веркан,
Levin.
наоборот. Вот что жесткий вот такой.
но, да, такой.
Очень жесткий с характером.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a
Они ранее
good
пытались в
conversion
шапку,
rate.
он еще играл.
Да, было такое.
And he's managed to get free.
Немного играл в матче, но ему даже в конфе играл.
He's had a shot.
О,
He's
стой, прости.
Ну, есть.
Реальный гол. Душа.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
After 59 minutes, number 9, Erling Haaland.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed a little goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
The attendance for this match was 28,000.
So Jimmy, the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gundogan, and it's Grealish. De Jong, Ake,
Подсечку.
and he was quick to react. De Jong, can he get onto this? Oh, they could be caught out here.
Нет,
And he's managed to get rid. And here's Yamal. Dani Olmo! And the ball's come loose here. Cleared without hesitation. Played into space out wide. Out for a throw.
Это мы сдохший. Ну как, 2-1?
Ну да, я проигрываю, эксперимент. Играться надо. Ну и чуть. Допу как брать на время? Не знаю, что такое доп.
Какой, не помню, темненький такой?
Да, черный. Нигер. Кстати, Кувач, знаешь, на кого похож? Знаешь, Тихановский, который втирает в херню такую, потому что я Лукашенко сброшу за 3 недели, только деньги нужно. Ты знаешь, не скажи такого. Он еще похож лица на него. Слышишь, такого, Беларусь.
Тихановская-то лента.
А вот это муж, блядь. Ну вот такой, вы видишь, кстати, Тихановский муж, видишь, он такой разговаривает, как быдло, но он сидевший. Потому что ее Лукашенко посадил. И вот его лицо вот такое вот, видишь, вот. И он говорит вот так вот, быдло. И он говорит, я буду Лукашенко все равно буду президентом Беларуси. И знаешь что? Ему задонатили 1000 евро, а он просил 100 тысяч. И говорит, ну и что теперь я сделаю за эти деньги? Ну тогда ждите. Тренд, типа, что, ну, типа, такой вот разговаривает, гуляет такой. И вообще, Лукашенко пофиг, что он делает за границей. Правда, что он делает? Ничего, все пачку любит. Алло. А что? Ну добре, шаг. Зараз знову тут. Светла меня мамка, все равно забивать. Смотрите, пойдем, какие еще не будет. Четко закрыть. Что-то не делать. Холодно посадить, да? Гол забил, холодно посадить. Ну, быстро. Согласен с тобой. Да правильно.
Красава.
А то это не слышно, потому что этого нет.
Треугольник. Как выходишь?
Треугольник смачный. А вот. И вот это у нас сильно стоит. Так, на войне не вижу второй будет.
Так что играешь на Сити?
Не знаю, не буду сидеть. Ничего надо играться.
Substitution on the field.
Говори,
Number
как тебе
10,
нет?
Grealish. Number 19, Gundogan.
Это твои ворота или мои ворота?
Stones.
Это Лейвер.
Number 17,
Я нападаю, то есть?
Нет,
De Bruyne.
Лейвер.
Coming on the field, number
Выкидывай.
11,
Темки.
Doku. Number
Возвращайся, вы не
Decent looking cross.
Number 82,
Rodri. Pedri!
Ваши пацаны знают.
20.
Не, пацан я сначала не понял.
Substitution
не
taking
даю.
place.
Araujo. Ferran Torres. Great ball if he can get there. Ruben Diaz deals with that comfortably.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Боролись и переборол.
Now it's
Молодец,
Lewandowski.
Шабана.
It's a throw in. Pass somewhat off target. Kovacic. And here's Foden. Ake. Climbs up big.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
He's having a hit.
Так.
Я купил один нахуй. Ты проигрываешь. Одно очко, но все равно. Нет. Должно быть 70-я минута. Правда? Выживать надо.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Coming
actually.
on the field is number 24, Vadio. Substitution.
Вот.
And he's there to belt it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Haaland. Martinez does really well to win the ball there. Kovacic. And smartly reclaimed. De Jong. Gavi powering forward here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's in a really good position out wide.
Героя какого-то строили, вдохли, посрали из-за него.
Akanji cuts it out. And that is it. The
Не дал мне
referee
шанс
has seen
сыграть.
enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
Вы вообще играете, и ты говоришь, что